If you know this channel, let me correct you though. I don't idolize in any man. I idolize in one person in my entire life, my mother. That's it. I don't idolize in people. But Jay-Z is my GOAT. This is my GOAT. I've said it for months. Damn you, Cat Williams. Damn you, Cat Williams. I've said it for I was just having this conversation with Holla like 2 days ago. We was talking about his GOAT, which is Pac. I was talking about my GOAT, which is Jay. And I said that's one thing I don't want to happen. I don't want to see Jay-Z's name come into all of this BS. Now, if we being real, Diddy's got a lot going on. He's allegedly been involved with a lot of bad shit for many, 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 many years. And if you want to be logical, you want to just tell yourself anybody that is that close to Diddy, anybody that is within his inner circle, gotta bare minimum know something, or worst case scenario, maybe been involved with something over the years. I'm not here to convict anybody, and I'm definitely ain't gonna do it to Jay-Z. This just came out, I feel like within the last 60 minutes. I want the details. I promise y'all, as much as y'all know, I rock with Jay-Z and he's my GOAT. We're gonna treat this like anything else. We're gonna look at the details. We're gonna hear everything that comes on the table. And we're gonna start with reading the civil lawsuit that just went in. Oh, damn. Jay-Z accused in a civil lawsuit of R-ing a 13-year-old girl in 2000, along with Sean Diddy Combs. What the? You know how wild it is to read that fucking title for me, B? Oh my God. Look at this. December 8th, 6:36 p.m. This was posted. This is about an hour ago. Jay-Z, the star rapper and entrepreneur whose real name is Sean Carter, was accused in a lawsuit Sunday, today, of R-ing a 13-year-old girl in 2000, allegedly, along with Sean Diddy Combs. The anonymous accuser, identified only as Jane Doe, said the assault happened after she was driven to an MTV Video Music Awards after party. The federal lawsuit was originally filed in October in the Southern District of New York, listing Combs as a defendant. It was refiled Sunday to include Carter. So this went in originally in October for Diddy. And I can't even keep track of all the stuff that's getting submitted for him. You got Tony Buzbee over here representing 150 people for Diddy. Some have been named, a couple people names that we've seen actually hit the headlines. Everybody else is going to be Jane Doe and John Doe. People not named. And it came back today, and the same lawsuit that was put in October for Diddy, they added Jay-Z to it. After an award show, 13 years old. 2000. We are 24 years ago. Let's continue. Carter's attorney, Alex Spiro, and his publicist, as well as Combs' representatives, did not immediately respond to requests for comment. Texas-based attorney Tony Buzbee, who filed, I did not read this yet. This is all brand new for me. Tony Buzbee, man, he said he was going to be coming at some names. And he caught a recent extortion suit himself. So being that he's representing this whole pool of people, and we know not all of them could be totally legitimate. Some of them got to be capped. Some of it got to be a money grab opportunity. And he just caught an extortion joint. I was telling myself, you swore up and down all these celebrities are going to get named and all that. We hear behind the scenes that certain celebrities is getting reached out to and they're being asked, hey, man, before we go and throw your name in the headlines, get and cut me this settlement check, this little settlement disclosure behind the scenes. cut me a little $1 million and we won't say nothing. We'll go away. We'll sign a contract. Nobody got to hear nothing, know nothing, and we out of your way. So when he did his press conference and he said, celebrities will be named. This is the first or the second celebrity that's being named, right? From the Tony Buzbee pool. Talk about swinging for the fences. Talk about coming out the gate. So the first major name coming out of the Tony Buzbee pool of accusers and civil suits, Jay-Z. Wow. This is all my first time reading this article, folks. Tony Buzbee, who filed the suit, did not comment. Buzbee has filed several lawsuits in recent months. All have withheld their complaint names, accusing Combs of assault and R. This is the first suit in which he has named another high-profile defendant. That's what we just said. Combs has repeatedly denied all accusations against him. Federal prosecutors in New York criminally charged him in September with racketeering, sex trafficking, and other offenses. And he is behind bars at Brooklyn Metropolitan Detention Center after he was denied bail for a third time last month. His trial is scheduled for May 5th. That's Diddy. I didn't know they had a trial date yet. So May 5th, 2025 is when we expecting to see Diddy begin his trial, huh? Okay. Wow. Prosecutors said in court hearing last month that they are in the process of potentially bringing more charges against Combs in a superseding indictment. Before Sunday's lawsuit was refiled, Carter received a letter from plaintiffs' counsel requesting mediation to resolve this matter. Buzbee wrote in the suit, NBC News has seen the letter. In response to the letter, Tony Buzbee wrote the suit. Carter filed his own lawsuit against the accuser's attorneys. Oh, wow. Wow, hold on. Let's stop there. So obviously, this is started behind the scenes. Tony Buzbee, as we've been hearing rumblings of behind the scenes, reached out to Jay-Z's side and said, hey, man, one of my accusers got your name wrapped up in all of this. How you want to handle this? And Jay-Z filed the suit against Tony Buzbee. So is the extortion suit that Tony Buzbee just caught, is that from Jay-Z's side? I wouldn't be surprised. Wow. I wouldn't be surprised because you're dealing with a major guy. Jay ain't gonna go. I'm not saying he's innocent or guilty, but he ain't gonna go. You ain't hitting up no Jay-Z behind the scenes talk about, hey, I got an accuser that's on your neck, and he probably been waiting like somebody say my name, get him. They put a suit on Tony Buzbee for extortion. That's got to be him. That's got to be from Jay-Z's side. Wow. Oh, shit. Okay. In response to the letter Buzbee wrote in the suit, Carter filed his own lawsuit against the accuser's attorney. The lawsuit claims that in 2000, when Jane Doe, was 13 years old, Combs and Carter awed her at a house party after the MTV Video Music Awards in New York. The lawsuit says a friend dropped her off at the VMAs. At Radio City Music Hall. What friend is dropping a 13-year-old off? What friend? Where's the 13? 13? Let's keep going. All right. She did not have a ticket, and she approached various limousine drivers to try to gain access to the show or an after party. So we got a 13-year-old in the street that got dropped off by a friend. She didn't have a ticket, and then she started running up and down the street, speaking to a whole bunch of limousine drivers and whatnot to try to find her way in. A 13-year-old? I know I'm farly removed, but a 13-year-old in the street at night trying to find her way into an after. All right. One driver of the lawsuit told her that he worked for Combs and that she fit what Diddy was looking for. He invited her to an after party after the show and told her to return to his car later in the evening after he transported transported Carter and Combs to the suit. The suit says later the driver picked her up. The suit says after 20 minutes they arrived at a white house with a U-shaped driveway. The suit says she had to sign a document she believed was a non-disclosure agreement on arrival and did not receive a copy to enter the party, which the suit says was filed with celebrities and people doing drugs. I'll just say drugs. She was offered a drink that made her feel woozy, lightheaded, and felt like she needed to lie down, the suit says, and she went into a room to rest. I mean, we've heard this, the painting of this picture several times before. Okay. Shortly afterwards, the suit says Combs and Carter entered the room with Combs saying, "You are ready to party." That's when she alleges Carter removed her clothes, held her down, and awed her while Combs and an unnamed female celebrity watched. She says Combs also awed her as Carter and the woman looked on. The suit says that she was able to resist being forced to perform, I ain't gonna say it, on Combs by hitting him in the neck. And then at that point he stopped. After the alleged assault, the suit says she grabbed her clothes and left. She made her way to the gas station where she called her father. The accuser is seeking unspecified damages. The lawsuit filed under New York's Victims of Gender Motivated Violence Protection Act. That's bugged out. That's my first time reading this. A 13-year-old got dropped off by a friend. Who's a friend? I want the friend. Got dropped off by a friend. And she didn't have a ticket to get in, so she went up and down the street asking limousine drivers and whatnot how to get in. A limousine driver tells her, "You're Diddy's type." She finds her way into a car and gets taken to an after party, signs a supposed non-disclosure, walks into the crib, gets a drink. This is a 13-year-old, gets a drink. Is she by herself this whole time? It gets a drink, goes upstairs in the bedroom, feels woozy, and then an unnamed celebrity female and Jay-Z and Diddy are all in the room while Diddy allegedly does these deeds. Then when Diddy's trying to get some head, I'm gonna say it, y'all. I'm sorry. Let's just get brutal. Let's get blunt with it. When Diddy tries to get some head, she hit him. He stopped. She grabbed the clothes and then she left. And then when she leaves, she called her father. The father didn't shoot the whole crib up. Did the father know? 13 years old. That. All right, let me stop banking on the age because I'm drowning over the age here. It's killing me that this 13. All right, let's go back to that room, which labeled here in the suit allegedly. This is what I've said even in Diddy's scenario. I was just like, what bugs me out is the accusations of these people, these guys allegedly, including Diddy, that could have any woman that they want. Yet it has to be the devil in the flesh for you to have a party full of people ready and willing for you, adults. You can snap your finger and have 50 of them just follow you into the room. Yet you go upstairs to catch the 13-year-old who is slipping, and then you, allegedly, you and Jay and some woman all come into the. This is all for this 13-year-old? Fuck it. I'm gonna be real. My initial vibe is bullshit. This ain't my Jay-Z bias, y'all. My initial vibe is bullshit. Like, this is my first time reading these details with y'all in this article. And this Tony Buzbee shit, Before Jay-Z's name got said, I've been calling bullshit around him. I've been calling bullshit around this guy. And if Jay-Z and his camp and his lawyers are the ones to put that extortion suit on Tony Buzbee, then he got to go full throttle with his Jay-Z shit. Because allegedly you reached out to homie and tried to get you a quick settlement behind the scenes. Because I'm tired of seeing civil suits for shit that it's supposed to put people underneath the jail if it's remotely close to being true. I'm not going to go too crazy on this right now as far as sitting here for 30 minutes on this. We ain't going nowhere with this one because this is as high profile as it gets when it comes to Tony Buzbee and the people that he's representing. This is as high profile as it gets. There's going to be a lot to follow with this one. But my initial vibe, it don't sit right with me. It don't feel right. It don't feel right. It don't feel right, y'all. Jay-Z released a statement. Put it in the chat. What's the link? Or let me try to find it. Jay-Z releases statement over civil lawsuit. Yeah. All right, chat. I'm looking. I'm looking. Shit, this shit is all. I mean, right. Of course, it's gonna be all over the place. Where's his statement? They saying he released a statement. Oh, is this it? Okay. I think this is it. Hold on. Let me bring it up. Let me bring it up, y'all. I think this is it. Shout out to the chat. In a fiery response on Sunday afternoon, Jay-Z claims his lawyer was sent blackmail surrounding the allegations from attorney Tony Buzbee in an effort to pressure him into settling out of court. This is what I've been saying. Carter went on to say that it had the opposite effect and instead inflamed Carter to expose his accuser for the fraud they are in a very public fashion. You have made a terrible error in judgment, thinking that all celebrities are the same. I'm not from your moral world. I'm a young man who made it out of the projects of Brooklyn, Carter wrote. We don't play these type of games. We have very strict codes and honor. We protect children. You seem to exploit people for personal gain. Only your network of conspiracy theorists, fake physics, will believe the idiotic claims you have levied against me that, if not for the seriousness surrounding harm to kids, would be laughable. His response appears in full below. I really don't need. Oh, wait, hold on. I mean, there's more here. My lawyer received a blackmail attempt called a demand letter from a lawyer named Tony Buzbee. What he had calculated was the nature of these allegations and public scrutiny would make me want to settle. Ugh. That's what we're saying. You're reaching out to people trying to get checks cut. That is extortion. File the shit if you got a problem. I don't like that. Hold on. Let's nip that opinion right there. Let's get to that opinion right there, y'all. I hate that. I'm all for if somebody did so. We talking children here. We talking children. Somebody put their hands on a fucking child, Tony Buzbee. Don't reach out to nobody behind no fucking. I get it. The moral of this shit for you is to get a fucking check cut in a civil suit, whether somebody did some shit or not. But don't reach out to nobody. Go ahead and file this shit. Get and put these motherfuckers in court if they really did it. You want to reach out to somebody talking about, hey, I got this person over here that's saying you did something at a Diddy party. Get and cut me a check and we'll go away. You got the right one. You got the right one, Tony. You got the right one. Got the right one. Allegations and public scrutiny would make me want to settle. No, sir. It had the opposite effect. It made me want to expose you for the fraud you are in a very public fashion. So, no, I will not give you one red penny. These allegations are so heinous in nature that I implore you to file a criminal complaint, not a... Oh, let's talk. Talk, Jay. Yes, there you go. Thank you. No, y'all. No. I'm not in my Jay-Z bias bag by saying that. Go back 10 minutes. What I say? You did this shit? I ain't putting nothing past nobody. I don't idolize no nigga. I ain't putting nothing past nobody. But I love that shit. From the horse's fucking mouth. These accusations are so heinous and so fucking disgusting. File a civil suit. I mean, a criminal suit, not a civil suit. The fuck out of here with this civil shit. Somebody did something to a kid, walk your ass into a fucking police precinct or some shit. Yeah. And that's what we all should be backing anyway. That's what we all should be backing. Yeah, the civil suits, man. I swear to God. I swear to God. These alleged victims would deserve real justice if that were the case. Talk, Jay. Talk, Jay. This lawyer, who I have done a bit of research on, seems to have a pattern of these type of theatrics. I have no idea how you've come to be such a deplorable human, Mr. Buzbee, but I promise you I have seen your kind many times over. I'm more than prepared to deal with your type. You claim to be a Marine. Marines are known for their valor. You have neither honor nor dignity. Oh my God, talk to this nigga. This ain't no Jay-Z bias, man. I'm telling you. We've been on before this shit, y'all chat. We haven't been on Tony Buzbee's heels looking like a fucking like a leech. And it's disgusting to use the legal system and the courts to cut yourself a fucking check over something that would involve kids. We asked in streams before. I said, where the fuck are these parents at? Because I promise you, I promise you, I'll walk the walk. I swore on everything I love, including myself. Let me drop dead. Something like this, I found out happens to one of mine. I don't want no fucking money. I swear on everything I love. Something like this, allegedly, what y'all are talking about, and that walked into the room and drugged my 13-year-old son. I don't want no fucking money. You can't give me a dime. You cannot give me a red fucking cent. I don't care who it is. I don't care if it's Diddy, Jay-Z. I don't care if it would take me the rest of my life. I'm going to get to you. I'm going to fucking get to you. I don't care if it's got to be a concert. Oh, I'm going to fucking get to you. How do you put this on a man's name on some money shit? I want to see anybody that has touched a fucking child in criminal court. My only heartbreak is for my family. My wife and I will have to sit our children down, one of whom is the age where her friends will surely see the press and ask questions about the nature of these claims and explain the cruelty and greed of people. I mourn yet another loss of innocence. Children should not have to endure such at their young age. It is unfair to have to try to understand inexplicable degree of malice meant to destroy families and human spirit. My heart and support goes out to true victims in the world who have to watch how their life story is dressed in costume for profitability by this ambulance chaser in a cheap suit. You have made a terrible error in judgment, thinking that all celebrities are the same. I'm not from your world. I'm a young man who made it out of the projects of Brooklyn. Okay, this is the part we read above. I look forward to showing you just how different I am. Ooh. I say this. I ain't protecting no fucking celebrity. I don't know these niggas. I don't idolize no man. I don't know these niggas. Jay-Z is my GOAT as a rapper. If he did some shit, fuck him. But this Tony Buzbee shit, I didn't fuck with it then. I don't fuck with it now. When's the last time you seen Jay with a public fucking statement? Niggas diss him. Niggas do all of this shit. You never hear a peep out of him. For him to write this shit, if Tony Buzbee ends up in a cell right next to fucking Diddy, don't be shocked. And if that was to happen, I wouldn't want it just to be because Jay-Z is powerful. I would want it to be because he's a piece of shit and he's playing with people's lives, trying to get himself and his fucking representatives or the people he's representing a check. Allegedly. We're going to follow this. We're going to see how this plays out. We're going to pay attention to the details. But Tony Buzbee, unless you are 1,000% clean, and unless you are representing real victims that have real stories and evidence to back these suits, or solid enough story and witnesses to back all these suits, your 150 plus people, you will have your fucking day and you will deserve it. I love this because you want to know what it creates for me? Black and white. Fuck all this gray shit. Black and white. You got somebody that's going to play ball with you at an extreme level. So you either got to be solid, Tony Buzbee, in which case all these claims and all your 100 plus people, we'll back it. Because we don't play about kids. And anybody that was involved in touching Diddy, Jay-Z, beyond, I don't give a fuck what their name is. It wouldn't matter to me. It wouldn't matter to a real human being. It wouldn't matter. It don't matter how big of it. I don't care how much money. It wouldn't matter. If that's on their jacket, under the jail. Or in certain cases, worse. I had to say it. I'm sorry. Allegedly. But you got somebody that's going to make you prove this shit. I'd rather that. I'd rather know what I'm looking at. I'd rather know. Not some, you play with the right one. All right, they're just going to go back and forth to court and it's going to be with, you got somebody that's, okay. This is going to be black and white then. We're going to figure this out. And Tony Buzbee, if you dirty and if you playing these little money games with these high power people, right? Where's the credibility of the rest of your people going to go? And the sad part about that is, of your 100 plus people, if even one of them have legitimate claims, you're fucking them over. Because they got to stand in here with all this bullshit, chasing a check. Once he gets found to be fucked and dirty and extortionist and all this type of shit, all right, how are you going to represent everybody else? Y'all, all y'all clients, y'all better go get yourself another lawyer if you have a real fucking claim. I thought we was only doing 3 streams tonight. This is wow. This is wild. All right, I'm back over to Cal shit. Yeah, I got it. I'm watching it right now. We'll be back after that one, y'all. Fuck.
Don't confuse silence with work ethic. I'm a boss making decisions, my first fetish. The verse cherished is perfect, that's a reverse blemish. I drop it, connected to block, learn Tetris.
This is the Sorry Street Podcast. Welcome to the house of. And shout out to the members.